Guys, the F450 dirt bike, drag bike. Oh yeah, let's get it on. Visor. We need to borrow a helmet. That's alright. That's alright. We'll get another helmet. We're gonna get you another helmet. That's alright. We'll get you another helmet. Yes. You were set up for the motocross track.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you definitely want a visor when you go down this drag strip.
Can't have no rocks.
Alright, good news. We found him a full face helmet. There we go.
Go, bro.
Alright guys, if you know a friend who's into dirt bikes and street bikes, share this with them. We're seeing this trend catch on. People are taking these motocross bikes, lowering them, putting street tires on them, and having fun out at the drags. Hayabusa could spin, David could slay Goliath. You just never know what's going to happen out here. Anybody think the dirt bike can beat Hayabusa? SRW right here. SRW. Hayabusa redlit. Guys, how about that? You never know what's gonna happen. He beats the Hayabusa. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations, that'll get you to round two. A little bit wobbly out there before that thing was trucking. Congratulations, one round at a time. Guys. One number at a time. Is Victor Gote on a turbo KTM? Is this yours?
No.
Have you ever ridden one of these?
Yeah.
Good luck, man. Wow. I told you guys, this dirt bike, drag bike fad is catching on. And Victor Gote is one fast racer.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I gotta ask you, sir.
I love you tomorrow.
What do you think about a turbo KTM?
I don't know what that is.
Take a look at it. It's a dirt bike they turned into a drag bike. They put a turbo on it.
I want to say almost early winner.
Winner. All right, I like it. I like it. We'll see. The man has spoken. You may recognize him from that music video, Hell to the Gnaw, Gnaw, Gnaw. That's the Bishop. Let me know what you think about this awesome KTM down below in the comments. 690. Got your back. Turbo KTM versus GSXR 1000, guys. Wow. That thing is tuned. You gotta hold your ears. Turbo KTM takes the win. Wow! There it is! There it is! Hold on!
Man, the dirt bike. I called it.
The Turbo KTM does it, guys. You never know what's going to happen. Some of the baddest grudge bikes out here, and the Turbo KTM, David slays Goliath, all about who can put the power to the racetrack. Great looking stickers. What's your name?
Sam.
What's your name?
Christian.
You guys love motorcycles?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. Hey, that's a Hayabusa. That's a Hayabusa. I know you've done some junior dragster racing. That's a whole different level. Some of the other combinations that we see in junior comp.
I don't think that Suzuki ever intended that for them.
All right, Cycle Drag Universe, this is called Junior Comp, a form of junior dragster racing, and that is not your average, typical junior dragster engine. In fact, I think a lot of you will recognize that on Cycle Drag.
Let's go, Brett. That's crooked. That's fine.
And John Flores giving Cycle Drag some love. Thank you so much, John.
Yes, sir.
You gotta tell me about this engine setup. This is crazy. Junior Comp, typically we're seeing blown Briggs & Stratton engines, but you decided to go with the Busa?
Yes.
Tell me about this.
So this is a junior comp class. It's an index racing, so index is 690 to the 8th. On this setup, we're about half throttle, shifting at 9,000. Of course, you guys know how high rev we can rev them to. So we have this geared to 60 foot, so it won't mile an hour as much. But yeah, we're at like half throttle, shifting at 9 grand to do 690.
So why did you pick the Hayabusa platform instead of what most of your colleagues are running?
I like the Hayabusa better because it's 60 foot harder, which is what we like to do. We like the 60 foot more than we like to top in. So
that is so cool. And I see you got a lot of motorcycle drag racing components on it. I saw this fine gentleman. Shout out to our friends in Florida, Dan Rudd and team MPS Racing. Are you finding that parts availability is pretty plentiful for this machine?
Oh, the only thing that we really have to change on this are clutch packs. Really everything else is pretty maintained. Besides, we blew a motor up at the beginning of the year. We found a motor, had it shipped out, put it in. and so far it's been a great motor.
Well, that is so cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hayabusa power. And Dylan also runs the Suzuki Hayabusa power plant over here. My goodness, Cycle Drag Universe, can you believe it? So here's my question to you. How much fun would this be? They say with age comes a cage, although these are youngsters doing it. I think you could sign me up for some bracket racing in this. This looks like a whole bunch of fun, that's for sure. What say you? Leave us your thoughts. Tag somebody who would like to compete in one of these. That's a great looking sticker. What is your name, young lady?
Hi, I'm Alicia.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Carolina.
Do you watch Cycle Drag?
I love Cycle Drag.
Aw, you're the best. Thank you
Love
so.
seeing you.
You're making me blush. Thanks so much. Chuck from Street Outlaws. Chuck, sometimes my confidence gets hurt. We get negative comments online. Sometimes they're so brutal down below in the comments. But you just said something very profound. Could you tell me your philosophy on the negative comments?
At first, look, the haters, I love them. Because they turn on the TV every single Monday night. So on Tuesday morning, they can bash me on Facebook or social media. And look, they're just as big a fan as the people that buy my merchandise and everybody else. Like, I love all my haters because look, they turn on the TV every single Monday night just so they can bash on Chuck on Tuesday.
Amen, guys.
I love it.
We love it. We love the supporters and we love the haters. Thank you.
You can't do great unless you have some haters. If you don't have haters, you're not doing it right.
Oh my, we got a mess over here. Wow.
Oil filter? I can't really see what it wasn't warm.
Suspecting the oil filter?
We don't know. Oh well. It's all good.
Well, let's hope you didn't hurt a bullet.
Yeah, we'll
That's
just
the big
fix it. Yeah. It's stock motor.
Unfortunately, guys, attrition is part of drag racing. This happens. Things go wrong. Luckily, everybody was safe. Luckily, he didn't go down the track with it like that. That's the blessing in all this. If you take off with oil in your tires, it could be ugly.
Yep. Been there, done that.
We'll see you back tomorrow.
Yeah.
You guys will roll up the sleeves, do some wrenching tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
Tough break, guys, but drag racers know that's part of the sport. You push these machines to their limits. Sometimes things fail. Sometimes you end up with a puddle of oil on the starting line. But like I said, a true blessing, he didn't go down the track. Get ready for some freakishly fast motorcycles. It's the Bulls, some of the fastest, craziest grudge bikes out there. Let's go check it out. Give it a share. Nitrous, turbo, we got it all. Oh no, problems for the old school GS. Attrition, a big factor. And check out Frankie Stantz on the marvel of engineering from DME flying. What do you like better, the Hayabusa or the GSXR 1000? Let me know in the comments. We got an epic showdown here. Dead even off the line, bar to bar. Look at them go. We'll only see the win light right lane. And now big money race as the Zebra must tangle with the setup. This is going to be an epic showdown. Zebra out front trying to steal one, but here comes that Suzuki Hayabusa. The setup gets there first. And now it's Busa versus Busa, and there's Hot Rod Christie. She's going for her man, Mike TN, out of 190hookup.com. Another epic showdown, high stakes. Who you got, right lane or left lane? TN drills the tree, left lane spins, he missed the setup. TN Good looking sticker. What's your name, sir?
Ronnie Reese.
You watch Cycle
Everybody
Drag?
knows my name.
Of course I know your name.
Time.
Just want to make sure they know your name. You the man.
See you later, buddy.
And now one of the most unique looking and sounding Hayabusas you've ever seen. Here comes the bullhorns. And the bullhorns out to a commanding lead. Takes the win. Check that nitrous bottle. Here comes the big man, Dave Page, picking pockets with his #1 fan. That young lady loves racing. Will her man be able to pull out a victory here? Problems for picking pockets. Herrera Racing gonna take this one. Win Light Summit side. So I gotta ask you, why did you name this bike the Mortician?
I don't know, man. I'm not the owner.
It's true.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna bury some people?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
That's the goal.
That's one amazing stretched GSXR over here. What size motor we got?
Secret.
Secret. Everything's a secret.
Talk to the ball.
This is the Grudge world. Everything's a secret. Everything's a secret in the Grudge world, right, ladies? Well, it's no secret the motorcycle on the right lane is shut off. It's broken. A free run for the Mortician, and thank goodness he needed it. Woo. These things are wild. I think the Mortician got a little bit of air right there. Both tires off the ground. Tuner extraordinaire Billy Vos checking out the racetrack. Guys, if you like this side-by-side action, we do it on Cycle Drag YouTube, Cycle Drag TikTok, and Cycle Drag Instagram. Left lane takes the win. Nothing like some family support here for misbehaving. That GSXR 1000 looks fast. Guys, are those Grudge bikes wild or what? Oh man, a piece of history. How cool is this, guys? A blast from the past. Guy Glover, what are we looking at here?
Antique motorcycle.
Very cool. Yours, tell me about it.
We won the national championship with it a couple years. Our division championship, I think in 87, 88, 89. Set 13 national records with this motor in 3 different bikes. Motor has been running. We originally built this motor around 1980, and it's still, we never exploded it. It's just improved and improved. And
Guy, tell me again the story on the points here.
Oh, they used to make us have an engine kill, and everybody sold that little red plastic thing that hooked to your leathers, and you plug it in, and it was, I think, basically made for jet bikes. And it didn't last long on these things. It used to vibrate it into little pieces, and we got tired of having the thing kill itself on the line or whatever. And so just put 2 sets of points in there with a piece of leather, and when the leather comes out, it shuts the thing down.
Give me the specs on it. How big is it?
it started as a 93 inch, but over the years it's honed itself away to 96 inches.
Oh my gosh.
Never been bored. We just honed it, rebuttoned it, and kept on going.
Okay.
It set the record up in Atco, New Jersey at 887, 155. They wouldn't give me the 155 mile an hour record. They said 6 mile an hour over the old record. There's something wrong. So we went out and did it a second. He said a cup had blown through the light or something, which happens.
Sure.
Well, we went out and our second run was 155 again, and they still wouldn't give it to me.
Still wouldn't get you backed it up and they wouldn't give it to you?
He told me to be happy with the ET.
Who was that? Was that the late great Joe Sway back at Adco? Or?
No, Ben, somebody.
Oh,
that
okay.
ran
All
ECRA.
right, ECRA.
He said, be happy with the ET record. He said that other one would put the record too deep for, I don't know what the excuse was.
Got you.
Well, we took his $2,500 that weekend.
There you go. Well, give me a tour from nose to tail. Tell me about it.
Well, when we started, our main problem was transmission. Once we started making horsepower, we were just breaking that gearbox every race. I could break it whenever I wanted to. I had to try and baby it through the weekend to not break it. So we decided to build our own. This is what's in there now is a fully automatic 5-speed that we made. We got approved through tech when we were running modified, and we built the tranny. And the people in our class in modified were interested in it because they knew they had tranny problems too. And we showed up at the first race and lowered the national record by 1/10.5 or something. And they protested me out of modified. So they put me in altered. And I told them, you know, that's not fair. I had it approved. And they said, well, what are you complaining about? You're running like within 1/10 of the altered record, so you're competitive in that class. So we went back to the shop, and I talked late Jim McClure, and told him what they'd done. And he said, I'm putting the frame in the mail today. And he shipped me a frame that was and we ordered we're allowed a bigger tire in altered. So in 5 weeks we built the altered and showed up at Gainesville and lowered the altered record a couple times.
Oh, awesome.
So they threw me out of altered. So we ended up running the unlimited gas class for years. We actually in 87 or 88, there was only 7 bikes turned out for a field of 8 in Top Fuel in Bradenton. And I basically wanted to go pay $60 and make a pass, and if you qualify, you get 125 back. So I was just doing it to make $60. And we went out there and made the one pass, and I qualified number 3. So I thought, well, maybe this isn't out of our reach here. And we ended up that day, we ran our class, and I actually red lighted in my class. We were in the finals, so I took second. We won Top Fuel. They also, back then in the 80s, they used to run Top Fuel push rod, which was the Harleys, and Top Fuel, which was the 4 cylinders like Larry's. And what they did was there was a winner of both, and at the end of the day they had what they call a shootout, and they would take the best time of the 4-cylinder bike and the best time of the Harley and run you on an ET race, and we won that too. So that was a good weekend.
Well, this thing's a proven winner. It's nice to see it again. Thank you for bringing it out. Any chance we ever see it run again or go down the racetrack again?
If we do, it's going to have a couple changes that we know will automatically pull another couple tenths out of it.
Cool.
Which will put this bike down around 850s, high 840s, I think.
Okay.
And that won't make a few people happy, but
that's all right.
We might do it.
Thank you very much. Guy Glover, guys, if you have any memories from this era, leave them down below. This thing, a piece of history. It's cool to look back and see where this sport has come from. Of testing ends well. Welcome back, Larry Spider-Man McBride. Steve's pumped. They had a lot of issues they had to overcome today, but it all paid off. I don't know if I've ever seen a 605 shutting off that early.
178, 92 mile an hour, Larry.
178 says Roland Stewart. Unbelievable. Hulk, have you ever seen a 605 shutting off that early?
Oh man.
My goodness.
What a run.
What a run. Well, congratulations to the team. They hustled.
Good job.
They got it done, guys. Team Spider-Man is back. They're shaking off the rust, knocking the cobwebs off. Stevie's even got his victory dance back. Congratulations. What a run for the 20-time champion, guys. Help us down below. Welcome back, Larry, Spider-Man McBride. Thank you, Pingle. Much more coming from Palm Beach International Raceway. Way to knock the dust off. I don't know if I've ever seen a 605 so effortless. Look at that 8th mile time, guys. 378, 210 miles an hour. Welcome back, Larry Spider-Man McBride. 378, 37. I thought you were gonna take it easy. 378.
Well, we shut it off right there at the half track.
I've never seen a 605 shutting off at 800 feet. Congratulations, man. How did it feel?
I wish I had went 8. I wish I would have went to 800 feet. I might have run a 5.
So you were before 800 feet. Where'd you click it?
Well, we can tell you exactly when we look at the computer, but I was right past the 8th mile. I think I'd probably say probably 700 feet, something like that.
700 feet.
Maybe a little
605.
further. Maybe a little further. Maybe you're right. Maybe it wasn't 800. Hell, I don't know.
We'll find out. He's a bad man. Guys, was that crazy or what? 605, he was out of it at about half track. My goodness. Welcome back, Larry Spider-Man McBride. A knee replacement couldn't stop him. An appendectomy couldn't stop him. A mysterious illness couldn't stop him. He's back. Watch out, 2022. Here comes the Spider-Man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Epic sunset here in California. Please, if you like this video, here's another one for you. Subscribe right in the middle. Tell a friend. If you got a motorcycle friend, please let them know. You guys are the best. Thanks for keeping us growing. Much more coming this year. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.